There we are. There it is. Proof that Greg is paddling. And I got the GoPro that's supposed to be for action, and there's not much action happening, but sure is a beautiful lake.
Looks like a beautiful morning.
Crumpets.
Sourdough crumpets?
Sourdough crumpets.
Wow.
Giving it a try here.
That looks pretty yummy.
Sourdough crumpets.
Wow. So what got you thinking about these sourdough crumpets?
We were in Canada, and we made a little joke one night saying we're having tea and crumpets, and then we started realizing, what is a crumpet? I didn't even know what a crumpet was. I just said tea and crumpets. So we looked it up and found out it's pretty much an English muffin. And we have Fred, our sourdough starter. And I said, well, somebody out there's got to have a recipe so instead of throwing the sourdough starter away, maybe to do something with it. So I found a recipe for sourdough crumpets. So I went to Michael's and bought these little pans. They're not crumpet pans, but this probably will do.
Little spring release.
Yeah, these little spring released ones, and
nice.
Giving it a shot. So we'll see how the crumpets turned out.
All right, so we're trying one of Deanna's sourdough crumpets.
What do you think?
It's nice.
Is it nice?
I like it. It's very good.
All right, and we're off. Just left Sawmill and heading up 37 North towards Watson Lake. Thanks for joining us on our adventure.
Pretty big river lake kind of thing. The rivers and the lakes are getting bigger and bigger in this area. Pretty beautiful. Little roadside pull off here. Well, this is a pretty view out our front window at Boya. I think it should be. I think it should be pronounced Boya Lake in British Columbia. Very gorgeous. Do papa, do bata. this little guy? He's cute. A what?
Middle.
Oh, yeah. Over there.
Hello, Pepper. Crazy. Sometime about after 8, and the sun's still up. And I
Yeah. Just out here on Boya Lake, enjoying it.
Why don't you say
Yeah,
Boya?
there.
It's Boya.
Boya?
Boya.
Because I think it sounds better saying booyah.
Booyah.
Booyah! We made it to the lake, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's this powder in the water over here where it's like a pine dust, a pine pollen in the water. There's Mita parked in the trees over next to the lake shore. For those of you wondering, yes, I am doing most of the paddling. It's just that
Don't have the guards. My pants are getting wet.
it's just that when I'm holding
I can do one side okay.
when I'm holding the phone, I can't really do the phone and paddle at the same time, so I don't have a lot of paddling shots of myself. Deanna's a good paddler, but she forgot these little plastic things on the edges.
Very important.
And when you paddle, these little plastic things keep the water from rolling down your paddle into your boat and getting your pants wet. So
I saw something jump out of the water there.
nice. You can also do it, but by having the paddle really low, at a low angle, but it's hard to do when you have a short paddle. So.
There we are. There it is. Proof that Greg is paddling. And I got the GoPro that's supposed to be for action, and there's not much action happening, but
There's this cool duck or somebody swimming around catching. He dives really long under the water. Yeah, there. See, there he goes.
wonder where he'll pop up this time. Hello, do mosquitoes? I guess mosquitoes land on the water, huh?
Yeah, they probably do. Maybe a starfish jumping even.
I guess there's other bugs, though. We're supposed to go to the deep water. You just hit me. Oh, is there a mosquito on me? Oh, he stays under pretty long. There he goes, back under. Looking for him. He's gonna come up somewhere. He's gotta come up and get air. There's a little rock island there. A rock pile.
And here we have a great discovery by Greg and Deanna. No one has ever discovered this island before. We dub it Rock Island. Fanfare, Deanna?
What would you say about the canoeists that we just saw come from this area?
No, they couldn't have seen it.
Couldn't have seen it, huh?
No, this is a new island discovered only by Greg and Deanna. Yeah, that's true, huh? Yeah, you can actually see through the water.
Oh, you can see the bottom here.
It'd be even
So
more
it's kinda
clear,
shallow.
yeah, other than it's just, I think it's the pine season pollen time. So it's time for the pollen, that yellow pollen.
Actually looks like it could be like white or something
Yeah, like a white.
like a white sand.
Yeah, it is kind of like a white sand or something down there, huh? Guess it's probably pretty easy for the duck to look for.
I was wondering if that means easy picking and fishing for him.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of grass or anything.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Especially when there's so much life on the shore.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not really a lot of grass. All right. Successful landing without getting too wet, huh?
Too bad. I guess turn this off. Huh?
We're home, Pepper. You in your basket?
You happy to see us? Did you see us out there? We waved at you. I waved at you. We were out on the lake. Did you see us?
Where'd she go? She's gonna go stare at her bowl.
But I fed you already. I even gave you some lickies. I gave you some lickies and I gave you dry food. You're good. You're good till tomorrow. Why, you think I come home and what's that? That means you want to be picked up and loved. That's what it means, right?
Hello.
Are my hands cold? Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna call it a night. Get ready for bed, and
Another adventure tomorrow.
yep, it's fun traveling with you. Right, Peps?
Peppers.
You having fun, Peps? See y'all later.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.